Let's talk the top college football jobs according to On3 college football analysts. We'll discuss that coming up next here on Locked On Sooners.
You are Locked On Sooners, your daily podcast on the Oklahoma Sooners. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Thanks again for making Locked On Sooners your first listen every single day. Shout out to all the everydayers out there tuning in and subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts. We're part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. So Jay, Andy Staples, Ari Wasserman came up with their top 10 college football jobs in college football. And Oklahoma made, looks like Ari Wasserman's list there at number 10, but Andy Staples left Oklahoma off of his top 10 college football jobs. Is he just trolling Oklahoma, or do you think that there's some argument to be made that Oklahoma is not a top 10 job?
There could be some argument made for Oklahoma not being a top 10 job, definitely a top 15 job in the country, mainly because of the support that the staff gets and the willingness to go find the right coaches and spend. We've done it all the time. I mean, heck, if you want some evidence of that, the Jeff Lebby hire was probably one of the bigger ones where you saw Oklahoma actually was like, no, we're going to go out there and find a way to win. We would like to get some of the best to go out there. And so that told me enough on that. And so I totally understand the Andy Staples thoughts of, they're probably not top 10. Now, the Ari piece pointing out Texas at number 1, I don't know. I get the money that's there with Texas that can make them a number 1 team, but I'm not picking Texas as my number 1 job. I'm going to probably go with one to where you don't get sabotaged by board members at some point or boosters at some point. So, I mean, heck, Georgia let Mark Reich stick around for like 30 years. I mean, he was winning, consistently. He just couldn't get over the hump. They let him be there forever. Georgia's probably at the top. Same thing with Ohio State. I'm totally in that argument. And one of the younger teams with Oregon, totally agree with them being a top 5 job because they're willing to throw money at everything now. You can see Phil Knight said, hey, I would like a ring before I get too old and decrepit and can't do anything. So, but the fact that one had Penn State in there and the other one had Oklahoma was kind of funny and baffling. And also, Andy throwing Clemson on there. Clemson deserves a little bit more respect for their job, but yeah, Oklahoma's definitely top. They're top 11. They better be in Andy Staples' list. I need to go watch the video and see.
Are you a blue blood program? If you're a blue blood program, you have one of the top jobs in college football. Oklahoma's a blue blood program. You could argue, okay, they don't have a national title since 2000, but how many schools have 50 conference titles? How many schools have 7 national titles? How many schools have 7 Heisman Trophy winners? How many schools have the legacy and the tradition that Oklahoma has? Very few. Very few that can compare. Alabama, Michigan, those are the two that jump off the page as comparable jobs to Oklahoma. I get that Oklahoma is down right now. But if we feel like this is where Oklahoma is really headed, is we're going to be a mid-league team, then it doesn't matter if Oklahoma's got a top 10 job or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
But this isn't where Oklahoma's going to be. You've got good administrative support. You've got a fantastic fan base, sometimes a little bit over the top, but a fantastic fan base. You've got a opportunity to recruit Texas and recruit nationally. You've got good booster support. It's a patient administration. I don't know what there isn't to love about the Oklahoma job. It's a fantastic job, and you get all the facility resources that you need. I mean, Brent Venables came in here and he had some suggestions on what they needed to do differently to compete in the SEC, and the athletic director and the administration, they made changes, and we've seen them align themselves in a way that they can go and compete in the SEC. Now it's up to the head coach to go win. Otherwise, he's going to be looking for another job, and Oklahoma is going to be one of the hot jobs available in the head coaching market if that becomes a thing that they have to do. If they have to go through a hiring this offseason, there will be people lining up to take Oklahoma's job. That is of no doubt. And they'll have their pick and they'll be able to go and pull a head coach from somewhere else if they want to. They can go and poach somebody because it's Oklahoma. Nate Drelling said it best. I don't care what the salary is. I'm on my way right now. I will come up there and I will go coach right now. You don't have to pay me a thing because it's Oklahoma. So listen, whether on threes, Andy Staples and Ari Wasserman have respect for Oklahoma or not, coaching circles have respect for Oklahoma. And they'll consider it one of the top jobs in college football. They'll consider what Oklahoma does as a program one of the top jobs in college football. And that's going to be the long and short of it. So all, again, Oklahoma has to go do now to put some respect back on their name is go win 9-10 games, make the college football playoff, maybe beat Texas this year to show that Steve Sarkisian doesn't really have a one-up on you, and go contend for a national title. You haven't done it since 2019. You haven't contended since then. You haven't won a conference title since 2020. Rewrite the story here in the SEC. Go win a conference championship. Jay, your connection's a little bit sluggish, so we're going to just end on that. And thanks for making today Locked On Sooners your first listen every single day. Shout out to all the everydayers out there tuning in. Subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts. We're free and available on all podcast platforms and on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to let you know when new episodes drop. Make sure you follow our buddy Jay at Unfair Sports. Go check him out at Unfair Sports over on YouTube. You can follow me at John 9 Williams. You can also read my work covering the Sooners over at SoonersWire.com, part of the USA Today Sports Network. You can follow the show at Locked On Sooners on all of your favorite social media platforms. Until next time, he's Jay Smith. I'm John Williams. We'll talk to you then. Boomer Sooner.